when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Crescent City of New Orleans and the Caesars Superdome, the home of the Saints. Coming up, a terrific matchup to decide who represents the NFC in the Super Bowl. It's the Arizona Cardinals and the New Orleans Saints on Sunday Night Primetime. Mike Tirico, Greg Olds are ready to get this one going. Jake Bates set to get it started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. On the ground, here's the Clemson product, Travis Etienne. Who managed to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. Josh Sweat there on the tackle.
2nd and 6 at the 24-yard line.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 6.
60 by 6.
They'll run it once more with Etienne. And nothing doing there. Only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 6.
From the gun, it's Shuck. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it.
Well, it wasn't the most exciting throw, but I want you to watch, Mike, is the suddenness of the route run. Change of speed, change of direction. Those are the qualities of great route runners, and this guy's certainly one of them.
On 1st and 10, here's Shuck. He's going to look for the home run ball. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. They'll run the toss here to Etienne. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
Now Shuck on 3rd down. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Cardinals will take the early advantage. They lead 7-0 in this NFC title game. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. Oh, he's got room past the 30. They're going to be set up with a short field. What a tremendous kick return.
36-yard line.
And typically, like, you don't find yourself in the playoffs unless all season long you've gotten contributions from your special team. So here's a big one in the return game. I mean, this is something that has been a priority all season long, and they nearly sprung it.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Here's Shuck. A ball deep for the end zone. And that is incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw. But think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Trap 60, 19, dragon 60, 18, rattle. Go.
Operating out of the gun, this is Shuck. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down.
He told us earlier in the week that his ball skills might actually be better than some of the guys he's covering, and we kind of chuckled. But it's pretty clear to see where that confidence comes from, Mike. I mean, the next step for him, not only go up and attack that ball at its highest point, but come down with the pick.
He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That one broken up in the end zone, and it's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there, and now it's 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
His kick is good. And the Saints are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. Not much happening there. Just a short gain. The tackle made at the 36-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. Ready. Now a give up the middle. Finding room across midfield. 22 yards for pick up there. It's good for a Cardinals 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's to the left side and taken in by Golden. His first catch of this NFC Championship game. Good enough for a 1st down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
They'll run. He'll try the left side now. They converge on him quickly. He'll only get a couple. It's Carl Granderson this time to make the tackle. 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 26-yard line. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That one caught is Chinray DK. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
And he will be forced out of bounds, but there is a flag down. And we'll check in with our referee.
On the ready. Six the Eagles. 19 tight. Panther 11.
Now, faking the give. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Now again, on the ground, and he's followed up after a gain of a yard.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's third down.
Ready, check.
Third and long.
Check. 60 Maverick. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Huck.
He'll drop to throw. Moving to his right. He'll try to run for it.
It's a really good effort on third down, just trying to make something happen. He did well to get what he got, but it's not enough for a first.
Big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down.
Come on, come on. Set. 70 Lions. Ready.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That is caught. And he's in. Matthew Goldich. Touchdown, Arizona.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback. They get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Hey, Chick, here we go. Shot. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Go.
On first down, shot. Going right, it's taken in, and he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. His first catch of this NFC Championship game, good enough for a first down.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
Here is Shuck on first and 10. He's going to take a shot down the field. He is out of bounds, but that's a nice return. Gives the offense the ball up past the 45-yard line.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Ready, up.
Drive will start on the ground.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains, they're nothing fancy, but they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
Ready. Cougar 19.
One quarter down, 3 to go on the road to the Super Bowl. The Cardinals have the early edge in this one. More from New Orleans after this. From the 48-yard line, here's second down and 9. They motion a receiver right.
Liking 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Trap 60, trap 60.
They'll look to throw. Going for it all. That is brought in. That long one's going to bring them first and goal. He is right big gain for Arizona. A gain of 48.
Arizona.
Yards from the house. They've got it first and goal. Go. Here's a run. And he'll plunge forward to the 2. Setting up second and goal.
Now at the 2-yard line. A pickup of 2. Brings up second and goal.
A little closer. Here's second and goal. He'll try to run this one in. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
This will be taken in at the 2. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The drive begins with a carry from Etienne. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Ball on the 39. Here's second and 5.
Brings up second and 5 at the 39-yard line.
To throw is shut. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Andre Yosivach was the intended receiver. And third down coming up.
Tracking 60. Here we go, here we go. 60, 78, 7 times, Panther 11, Panther 11.
Throwing is shut. He's going to air this one out. That is hard. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
And the Saints
First and 10.
down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Panther 60, 19 Lions.
Chuck. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Let's go now.
Here's Etienne. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5. Here comes third down.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line. It's a gain of 6. Makes it third and 4.
Cut 19. Cut 19. 79 Bronco.
To the air is shut. That is hot. What a throw. Andre Yosivach. Touchdown, New Orleans. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead, and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision darted loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And this will be out. And it'll be second down.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and throw the guy a parade for ultimately what was an incompletion, but can we just take a second to appreciate the arm strength he was able to show there? I mean, I think that ball's over 60 yards in the air, and I would be surprised if they continue to just air it out and see if they can complete one of those.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. Now he's loose at the 40. And he's going to be out of bounds down near the 25. First down. A huge play there on the screen pass. An even 40 yards.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
In motion, it's Golden.
Check. Go street. Ready?
Now a handoff, running right, and a good tackle out wide. Will hold them to a gain of just 3.
Gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the Saints' 21-yard line.
From the 21, here's 2nd down and 6.
18 Cardinal. Hey, smash.
Slot man in motion right. They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
Great job here by this linebacker, Mike. There was no reading and reacting. From the snap, he was attacking. Meets the ball carrier right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
Here in this first half. We'll return with more of the NFC Championship games after this. 3rd and 7. They'll try to get this one on the ground.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down.
Buffalo 18. Warriors 17. Mustang 19. 7 Pirates.
Try to get him to jump. Did not work. Good job by the defense to stay disciplined. It's a delay again. Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. This one from 41 yards out. Oh, not the best of snaps, and this one is blocked. But he's not going to be able to advance past the marker. He is stopped short, and the block kick leads to a turnover on downs.
Mike, it's usually not a good thing when we start talking about the long snapper, but it was his error that leads to this blocked kick. So if this operation doesn't get cleaner, this is something we're going to have to keep an eye on the rest of the game.
And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
Brought down back at the 21-yard line.
Chuck to throw on 2nd down. Out to his right. That's deep for Olave. And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Auburn. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. They'll turn and hand this one off. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
And he'll lean forward, getting this to about the 35. Jonas Sanker is there to make the stop.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 2.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Now he'll air one out. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Kool1 McKinstry. And the Saints are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th down.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back in the field.
So, we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Both of these teams hoping to be the ones to lift the George Halas Trophy. Quarter number 3 of the NFC title game underway. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. Here's a run to begin this third quarter. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
42-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and
3. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. In motion, it's Golden. Back to throw. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
So I don't think his fullback was his primary option on that play, but a really nice job by the quarterback, working quickly through his progression, getting the ball down to his big fullback, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll try the right side this time, and he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. At the 47-yard line.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 4. He'll look to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Now they'll set up to throw. They'll try to hit him with a screen. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's 4th down.
Well, when you call a screenplay, of course you're looking to catch the defense off guard and pick up a chunk play. You're not thinking you're actually going to find yourself going backwards. That's exactly the case here, and really nice job by the defense sniffing that one out.
On fourth down, Jack Browning is on to punt. And no return forthcoming. It's touchback, and it's them out to the 20-yard line. They'll give it to Etienne to start this drive. And he'll bring this to about the 25. Eric Stokes, the corner. They're on the stop.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Second and 5. Now Shuck. Now a screen set up for Etienne. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. Great timing to call the screen. It's a gain of 17 and a first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Looking to throw on first down. Here's Shuck. Got it into the hands of Olave. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up second and 2 at their 49-yard line.
A give for Etienne, heading right. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. It's good for a Saints first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Chuck quick to Olave. And he will not make it to the end zone, but he's down inside the 5-yard line.
A gain of 34 yards.
A big play and a much-needed one as well. It's a gain of 34.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
They'll run it here with Etienne. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Another one from the 5, second down and goal. From the gun, it's Shuck. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete.
And really, it's the interceptions that continue to be a problem, and he's lucky he didn't add to that total. I mean, defender had an opportunity to add another one to the mix, and he just has to do a better job making decisions, finding the open target, and stop forcing bad throws.
Chuck going to throw it on 3rd and goal. And he'll be forced to throw that one away. Excellent work defensively. It took away all the options, and now it is 4th and goal.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
They'll indeed go, and it is shut. And this is on. Wow, the decision to go pays off. Andre Yosibov, touchdown Saints. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game.
Makes the score Cardinals 21, Saints 16.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend the return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Trap 50, trap 50.
Now, faking the give. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And he's into the end zone yet again. Matthew Golden. Touchdown, Arizona. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Saints 16.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. He'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Shuck. They'll try to set up the screen here. Finding space at the 40. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. That's a gain of 19. And a very quick first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here we go. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
On first down, Shuck. Forced to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Panther 11, Panther 19, Tiger, Cougar 19. Watch the whip.
On the handoff to GTN. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
Check smash. Check Warrior 17. Go.
Now Shuck on 3rd down. Open man, right side. He's got it.
It's a gain.
And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to ETN. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
19, Lion.
Operating out of the gun, this is Shuck. He'll get a dozen out of that one. working his way to a first down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Cut it.
One quarter remains in the NFC Championship game. This is the NFL Playoffs on EA Sports. Chuck looking to throw on first down. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and 12 at the 14-yard line.
On second down, it's Chuck. This is caught for 2. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up first and goal.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with. So,
and he will score. Game on. Touchdown, New Orleans. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance. But can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Two-point conversion.
Looking to throw. Here is Chuck. And he'll get into the end zone. Doing it on his own. Successful two-point conversion. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. In motion, it's Golden. They motion the slot man left.
19 play. 18 run. Mustang, 7 Pirates. Warriors, 17.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch.
Touchdown,
Trey McBride. Touchdown, Cardinals. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Cardinals will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. And this will work out quite well. He'll get us all the way out to the 30-yard line. Here is Chuck on first and 10. On the move left. And he'll just get rid of this. smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
And he'll get only about 3 before being written out of bounds.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
They on that rapid pay the bills. And now I'm finished, not even a little bit. Oh, Lord, know yourself, know your worth. My actions being loud.
Here's 3rd and 7.
Here we go, here we go. 18, rep 79 Broncos. 70 range, 70 range.
Throwing is shot. He's got it. And he will score again. Andre Yosibov took down 6. Saving his best for the playoffs. His 3rd touchdown of the game.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
Saints 30.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. This one is going to sail through the end zone. Force him.
And they're on 35-yard line.
Man in motion, heading right. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll find his receiver. That's DK. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of
That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
Didn't take them long to get down to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
Come on. 18 Cardinal. Check smash. Hey, smash.
Slot man in motion left.
79 Broncos, go!
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
tackled at the 40-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 6.
Ready? 19 right.
And motion, it's Golden.
Warriors 70.
They'll stick with him again. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. This is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
The offense staying out there for this 4th down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That one caught. He finds Golden. And he's going to have the Cardinals first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super concerned. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
Let's go now. 19, 18.
They'll run on second down. Oh, the ball's out. The Saints have got it. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. They'll drop to throw. Oh, what a pressure there. He can't get a throwaway, and he's taken down.
Up until this point, this pass rush has been pretty non-existent, so a pretty good time in the game to get their first sack. They're trying to get off the field and give the ball back to their offense and see if they can pull off this comeback.
This one, right down the middle. It's good. A big 3 points as they extend their fourth quarter lead. So after his field goal, Bates back out to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 3. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he'll be out of bounds up at the 30-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down. Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. Now Shuck. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Here we go. Dragon 60. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. 7 Pirates.
Chuck. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Ursulave, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up 3rd down. Throwing again, Chuck. This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
The air once more. Shuck. He'll air it out down the middle. That's caught. And he'll be Another big play in a game that's had its share. 41 yards. Now, first and goal.
First down and goal to go.
Now a designed run was shot. And this will be a touchdown. They are within a 2-point conversion of coming back to tie this game.
And what a finish this is shaping up to be. Like they somehow get the late touchdown with very little time left on the clock. And of course now everybody knows what's coming. You've got to have your best 2-point, gotta have it play. You've been working on it all week. Let's see what they got.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Running for the tie. And he will get in. The 2-point conversion works. And we might be headed to overtime. So, not much time remaining to get something started. All tied here, late fourth as the kickoff comes.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll come up for first and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Covered very stout. That's going to bring up second down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments in the game where you need your best players to step up. This guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
They'll come up now for second down. He'll drop to throw. On the run to the right. He's going to go up top here for McBride. And he's out of bounds, but they're going to spot this inside the 25. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. So a big one looming for Jake Bates. This to win the game.
And that's just got to be a great feeling over on that sideline. I mean, an excellent job by this offense to give yourself a chance to win it. And then this kick. I mean, what's left to be said? It was never in doubt, and it's going to lead this team to a victory.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Saints going to use their second timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Here's Etienne. And he'll be taken down, and that is going to do it. Oh, the comeback falls short. Time runs out, and this game is over. So it's a win for the visitors, the Cardinals. As their fans will celebrate, they claim the George Halas Trophy, champions of the NFC